everyone, today we are going to be doing the ABCs of yoga. I hope this will be a fun activity for you guys to get up, get moving. You can do this anywhere in your house as long as you have room to move around without hitting anything, okay? I have a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, that's totally fine. Just use the floor, and I would recommend bare feet, okay? So that you're not slipping and sliding all over the place. All right? So let's get started. The letter A is for arms. So we are going to start out just by stretching out our arms, making sure that we're nice and warm for our yoga practice today. Okay, we'll stretch all the way across and other side. And up and over for the tricep stretch and switch. Good, yay. Okay, the letter B is for bridge. So we are going to get down on the floor, and your arms are going to be planted by your sides, your feet are going to be planted on the ground, and we're going to push our hips up towards the ceiling. And we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Ready? Breathe in, breathe out, and in. And last one. Good. Try to push your hips just a little bit higher before you roll back down. Okay, C is for cat, cow. So we are going to go into a tabletop position, and we're going to arch our back like a cat, and then like a cow, and like a cat, and like a cow. Cat, cow. Good. D is for downward dog. Okay, so we are going to go back into that tabletop position, and then we're going to go up and try to press our heels into the floor. So we're like an upside down V. Our back is straight, our legs are straight, and our chest is pushing towards our feet. Okay, and we're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Ready? In, out. In, out. In, out. Good, great job, guys. Next is the eagle pose. E is for eagle. So we are going to take our right leg. Ooh, and this is a balance pose, so it might get kind of tricky. So we're going to take our right leg and twist it up like a pretzel. Then we'll take our arms and twist them up like a pretzel. And your arms should be out, away from your body, not in towards your face. Okay, so this is your arm position. And then your legs are all twisted up, and we're going to bend that base leg. Okay, and we'll hold this for 3 breaths. In, out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good, and we're going to switch it up. So now you take your left leg, wrap it around, and you'll take your arms, twist them up, and bend that base leg, and we'll breathe in and out. Woo, and if you fall, it is okay. Breathe in and out. Last one, in and out. Good. Wonderful. F is for figure 4. So we are going to take our leg and make a number 4 with our legs. We're going to bring our hands to heart center, and we are going to bend down like we're sitting in a chair. We're going to balance here for 3 breaths. Ready? In, out. In, out. In, out. Good, and back up. Switch your legs, and go back down. In, out. In, out. In, out. Good, that's a great little hip stretch. Okay, G is for goddess. So we're gonna take a big, wide stance, and then we are gonna bend all the way down, and this line right here should be as flat as you can make it, okay? And then your knees are over your ankles, not going past your toes, okay? Hands to heart center, we're gonna breathe here for 3. In, out, in, out, in, out. Good, and back up. Lovely. All right, H is for hand to toe, okay? If this pose doesn't feel good in your body, there are a couple of modifications that you can do that I'll show you here in a second. Yoga should never hurt, it should always feel good. Okay, so this is what the pose looks like. We're gonna take our hand and hold out our foot and balance here, okay? If that doesn't feel good to you, you have 2 choices. You can either hold your knee and stretch out your leg as far as you want it to go, or you can sit down on the ground and just do a figure 4 stretch, okay? Those are your 2 choices. Pick the one that feels best for you, okay? Here we go. In, out. Good, that was 3. Moving to the other side. Grab hold of that foot, stretch it out, and we will go in, out, in, out, in, out. Great job. All right, there is no yoga pose for the letter I, but that's okay. We are going to make a letter I with our bodies, okay? Watch me do this first so that you know what you're getting into. We are going to roll up into a candlestick pose that will look like a letter I. Here we go. Perfect. All right, be very careful of your neck in this pose. Don't twist it too far to one side. Just keep your eyes looking up at your toes. Sound good? All right, ready? Here we go. Rolling back and up into a letter I. And we'll breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. Good, and roll back down. Perfect. Okay, the letter J is for jumping jacks. Let's do 10 jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. K is for knee pile. All right, so we are going to get down on our mats. We're going to stack our knees, and with a straight back, we're going to bend forward, and we're going to breathe in and out for 3. In, out. In, out. In, out. Good. Switch sides. And we'll breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Good. Stand back up. L is for lunge. Okay, so we're going to step to one side of our mat, and we are going to step one leg forward and go into a lunge, okay? And you can adjust your feet as you need to. But this back leg should be perfectly straight, like straighten that knee, actively straighten it. And then this knee should not be going over your toe. It should be right in line with your ankle, okay? Hands on your hips, push your hips forward just a little bit towards the wall, and we'll hold this for 3. Ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Step your feet together and we'll switch up for the other side. Here we go. Step out. Straighten your back leg. Knee and ankle are straight. Back is straight. Hips are pushing forward. And we will breathe in and out. In and out. in and out. Good. M is for mountain. All right, so we are going to plant our feet, pretending like we are a strong, steady mountain, and this is our base. Okay, and then we are going to reach up our arms. This is the peak of our mountain, and your fingers should be energized all the way up to the top. And your shoulders aren't up here, they are relaxed. Down. Good. Okay, so we are gonna close our eyes for this one, and you're just gonna slowly rock your weight from the back of your heels to your toes, and back to your heels and to your toes. This is to test your balance. Back of your heels to your toes. We'll do one more little rock here, back to your toes. Beautiful. N is for namaste. Namaste is a word that we use in yoga to say hello and goodbye. It's also how we say thank you for a great yoga practice at the end of class. Namaste means the good in me sees the good in you. So we're going to practice saying this word together, but first bring your hands into heart center and take a second to think about one good thing about yourself and one good thing about somebody around you. So it could be a family member, a friend, even your pet. All right, I'll give you a second to think about your two good things. All right, once you have thought about a good thing about yourself and a good thing about somebody else, we will say namaste on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, namaste. Beautiful. Remember that word. We're going to come back to it at the end of class. Perfect. Moving on, there is no yoga pose for the letter O, so we are going to just make an O with our bodies. All right, so the O shape, maybe it's more of a diamond, but it works. This is our O shape that we're making with our legs. Okay, and we are going to curve our head and our neck around both ways to really stretch out our spine. Ready? Let's loop around. Here we go. Loop around and back up. And around and up and around, up and around, up. Perfect. All right, the letter P is for plank, okay? There are a couple of different ways that you can do a plank. You can either keep your knees on the ground, you can go down to your elbows, or you can have straight arms, straight legs. It's totally up to you. I'm gonna go down onto my elbows and we are gonna hold the plank for 6 breaths. Got it? We can do this. Here we go. Ready? Breathe in, out, and in, out, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Great job. Q is for quarter lotus. All right, so this is a meditation pose. You probably think of this pose when you think of yoga. So first we're gonna start in a figure 4, and then we're gonna bring this leg up on top of the other leg. So this foot goes on top of this knee. And then we're gonna put our hands on our knees, palms facing up, and we're gonna close our eyes, and we're gonna imagine the most beautiful place that you've ever seen, okay? So find your beautiful place that you want to go to in your mind, and then we're gonna breathe in and out 3 times while you think about that place. Ready? Go in and out. In, out. In, out. Good. Switch legs. Okay, So we'll do figure 4, and then put our foot on top of our resting knee, hands back on your knees. Go back to that beautiful place. We'll breathe in and out 3 more times. In, out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Beautiful. R is for ragdoll. So stand back up, feet wide apart, and then we are gonna flop forward like a ragdoll. And we're gonna sway back and forth like we're made of fabric. And like we don't have bones, we're just gonna get really loosey-goosey, okay? And roll out your neck. And stretch down here just a little bit. And then we're gonna roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. All right, S is for Sphinx, just like the sphinxes that you see on the Egyptian pyramids, okay? So we are gonna get down on our tummies, and we're gonna put our arms out in front of us like this, and we're gonna press our chest up, okay? We're not hunching like this. Our neck is long, our shoulders are down, and we are pressing up, okay? You'll feel this in your back muscles a little bit. Breathe in and out, and in and out, in and out. Good. All right, you can come back to center. T is for triangle. Okay, so we'll stand up. We're gonna make a triangle with our legs. Okay, so our legs are gonna be kind of wide apart. This foot is gonna stay pointing forward. This foot is going to turn out. Okay, and we are going to reach our hand down to touch that ankle or that shin or thigh, depending on how flexible you are and how low you want to go. And then this arm is going to reach up to the ceiling, and our eyes are going to look at our fingers up there. Okay? And we are flat like a pancake. So we're going to breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. And then we will switch sides, okay? So turn this toe facing forward. This foot cranks out, pointing at that wall. And then we're gonna go down the other side. Reaching up to the sky, breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Good, come back up. U is for upward dog. Okay, so we remember downward dog that we did at the beginning. We're gonna go into downward dog. We're gonna have a wide downward dog, and then we're gonna push down. Okay, so this is similar to Sphinx, except notice my hips are not touching the ground, and my toes are supporting me, and my arms are supporting me, okay? So we're gonna look forward and breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Great job. Okay, come back to the tabletop and then back to center. There is no yoga pose for the letter V, so we are going to make a V with our bodies. Ready? All right, so this is boat pose. So you're sitting back on your tailbone and we're making a V shape. If you want to make it a little harder, you can lift up your legs, okay? So we are gonna go in and out. In and out. In and out. Good. Standing back up. W is for warrior, okay? So we remember how our feet were in triangle pose. It's going to be similar. This one facing forward, this one facing the side wall, but then we are going to bend this knee and we're going to turn our shoulders to face that foot, okay? And I'm going to step mine out a little bit wider. I want a wide warrior pose. Okay, and then our arms are going to come up and out. All right, so be deep into your warrior pose. You're driving your hips forward. You should feel this in that front knee. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. Good, come back up. And now we're gonna switch sides, so rotate your feet and bend into your warrior pose. You can adjust your feet if you need to. Okay, and breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Good. Great job, everybody. Okay, there is no yoga pose for the letter X, but that is okay. We're gonna make a letter X with our bodies. Big X with energy through your fingers. Your legs are straight, your arms are straight, and you're like, kapow, letter X. Okay, so hold this, and then we will bend and stretch to one side. Coming back up, big strong letter X. Strong, strong, strong stretch. And we'll go down and stretch on the other leg. Okay, we'll do that one more time on each side. Coming back to a strong X each time. Beautiful. Letter Y. Same thing, no yoga pose for letter Y, but we can make a letter Y with our bodies. Okay? So sit just like this, then you'll make a Y with your arms. Okay? And we are going to point our toes, reach forward, and try to touch your toes. And come back up to letter Y. We'll breathe in when we come up to letter Y, and out when we go down to our toes. Okay, ready? So breathe in, and out. And breathe in, and out. And breathe in, and out. Good. Shake out your legs. Okay, folks, we have made it to the letter Z. This is called the sleeping pose. Okay, and the reason why I picked this pose for the letter Z is because when you sleep, you're getting your Z's, right? Right. See what I did there? Okay, so we are going to lay down on our backs, palms facing up to the sky, and we are going to relax our bodies from head to toe, okay? So start with your head, relax all of the muscles in your face, and then move down to your shoulders and your neck, and breathe in, and as you breathe out, relax all the muscles in your shoulders and your neck. All right, and now we're going to move down to our arms. When we breathe in, and then we'll breathe out, relax all the muscles in your arms. Okay, breathe in and out. Feel those muscles just sink into the floor. We'll do the same thing with our chest and our stomach, okay? Breathe in, breathe out, and relax all of those core muscles. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in, relax, good. Breathe in and relax your hips. Breathe in. All right, now bring your focus down to your legs. Relax all the muscles in your legs. Breathe in. And then focus your attention on your ankles and your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax. Good. Now, Stop trying to control your breath, just breathe normal and imagine that beautiful place that we thought about before and just hang out there for a second. Okay, just imagine you're in the most beautiful place you've ever been. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What are you doing? Who's there with you, or are you there by yourself? And how do you feel when you're there? Okay. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes and you can come up into a sitting position. Okay, come back into that quarter lotus pose that we practiced. Do you remember that special yoga word that we learned earlier, namaste, right? So we are going to use that yoga word to say goodbye and to say thank you for a wonderful yoga practice, okay? So on the count of 3, we're going to say namaste. Ready? 1, 2, 3, namaste. Thank you all for doing this with me. I hope that it felt good. I hope that you have a great week, and we are looking forward to seeing you all in class this week. All right? Bye, friends.